Hello friends, my name is Behroz and welcome to my channel where I share with you tips, tricks that I read, learn and apply in order to become my best version. Previously, I made a video for which I will leave the link above where I shared with you a very effective technique which can put you to sleep within 2 minutes. While I can personally vouch for the effectiveness of the technique, especially because of the fact that it is used by pilots and Navy SEALs in order to fall asleep in tough conditions, however, the effectiveness of the technique only comes with a lot of practice. For instance, I have a regular practice of meditation, which for a great extent has enabled my mind to fall into relaxation as against thinking while I'm trying to sleep. And hence, the practice has allowed for an effective technique. Now in this video, I will share with you 2 new biohacks for sleep, which I have put to use and they have done wonders for me. And the best part is that it doesn't require any practice. These 2 hacks have recently enabled me to go to sleep in time and hence therefore be able to wake up in the morning in time as well. Hack number 1, keep your bed only for sleeping and only go to bed when you're ready to sleep or you feel sleepy. And don't try to go to bed ahead of your sleep time unless you're trying to change your sleep time for good, because the sleep drive is the desire that builds over time throughout your day. The longer a person stays awake, the sleepier they become. However, by going to bed 1 or 2 hours before your bedtime, there would be certainly less drive to sleep and the timing would get off. As a result, there is diminished ability to go to sleep. And it would not be unexpected for this person to have now problem staying awake. The ability to sleep is likewise lost. Therefore, train yourself to go to bed when you are sleepy. You will find that you will fall asleep much quicker and sleep better throughout the night. To help yourself feeling more sleepy, you can also work on creating a relaxing routine before going to bed. But make sure that routine is outside your bed and not in your bed. So try doing some activity that might make you feel more sleepy. Activities that could help you relax. They may be such as reading, listening to music, meditating, experimenting with deep breathing, simply choosing something calming that you can do easily as a routine before going to bed. And make sure there is no screen time during this period when you're trying to relax and are into your routine of going to bed. Now, after going to bed, if you are awake in your bed for 20 minutes or more, get up and go do something else. Don't go to bed until you feel genuinely ready to sleep. As comfy as your bed may be, you want your brain to associate your bed with the place where you sleep. So once you get up, ideally you should be out of your bed for at least 30 minutes. And you can certainly go back to bed when you start to feel sleepy again, because simply you'll be more likely to sleep faster if you go to bed when you're drowsy. Now, hack number 2 is eat something. Just like how you are familiar with the post-lunch slump in your energy, that is the feeling of drowsiness that we get during work hours immediately after having lunch. I try to create the same feeling when I'm not able to sleep on my regular time or I'm up in the middle of the night and cannot go back to sleep. So what I would do is get up, get out of the bed and walk to the kitchen and have a half or quarter slice of bread. The intent here is to consume carbs because it is usually the carb-rich meal during the lunch time that brings about the most amount of drowsiness in us. Note, the idea is not to have a big high-carb meal at that time, rather just a bite or 2 to stimulate the abdominal juices and create a spark of that drowsy sensation. While I will provide you some science behind why it works. However, more than science to prove my point, I would recommend that you try this technique at least 2 to 3 times next time when you are struggling with your sleep. Now coming to the science of it, while research has yet to find an exact answer as to why we feel drowsy after lunch, there are some directional hypotheses and research out there. As per one research, blood sugar level movement could be one reason for creating that drowsiness feeling. Because when we eat high sugar foods, it can cause our blood sugar to rise and then fall quickly. It is the resulting crash in the blood sugar level that creates that tiredness and drowsiness that we call post-lunch slump. Second, after eating, we can sometimes see a spike in the production and release of serotonin, which is a hormone. Although it is known as a feel-good hormone, it plays a critical role in our mood and sleep cycle. And when the levels of serotonin rise after a meal, it can lead to making you feel sleepy. Thank you for watching this video. I highly encourage you to go and try both of these hacks. 1, keeping your sleep routine out of your bed and only going to bed when you're ready to sleep. And second, when you can't fall asleep or you're up in the middle of the night, try eating a small 1 or 2 bite of carb and then see the magic that happens and takes you back to your sleep. Thank you.